Hey there everybody, TribalButterfly here. I just stepped in the door from coming home from work, and before I start this episode, I just need to say hi to Junzaboo. Hi Junzi. I have a friend from back in high school who I haven't seen in like forever, who just happened to be on the bus with me today. We had a great talk and it was fun seeing him again. So I just wanted to give him a shout out because hopefully you're going to start watching my videos and seeing me more often through my videos, if no other way. And I figured since you're watching, I would say hi. So hi, boo-boo. Our first question, and this was a special request that his question was shown on episode 17, comes from Hazelken777, and Hazelken777 asks, when I take over the world, what will you do? Will you be scared? Will you go crazy? Will you join me in my future domination of the universe? Or will you oppose me and cross blades with me? Well, I think that depends on what my position in your newly found universe is. I mean, if you, for example, want to make me the maid, I will be crossing blades with you. If you decide to make me, I don't know, say, queen of the universe, then I'm on board. But, I'd still watch my back. iGlows888 asks, in your room, I saw a lot of drawings. Some could have been posters. Do you draw them yourself? If yes, could you show us some? Yeah, actually I did. Almost all of the drawings and posters and paintings in my room I did do myself, and if you guys want to see them, absolutely, I'd love to show you. This one here is of a clown that I did in watercolors back in high school. One of my largest fears, especially at the time, was clowns, and I decided that I would do a painting of this clown. I have a clown in my room that's always really freaked me out, and I figured the best way to get over my fear was probably to lock myself in the dark basement and paint this thing for hours and hours on end. It didn't work, but the painting came out really nice, I think. This one here I also did in high school. I called it Cherry. I did a whole series of paintings in this style and named them all after fruit. This is probably my favorite one out of all the paintings I did. And it was also my first one, so I guess I got lazy over time. Cherry's the only one that I really modeled after myself. This was basically how I saw me when I was back in high school. Here's the second one I did. This one was called Blueberry. Blueberry is supposed to be more posh, more sophisticated, more classy. More, you're not good enough to talk to me. This is where I started to get really lazy. This is Grape and Orange. These two are kind of modeled after the Charlie's Angels. I just figured Charlie's Angels when I was painting them. This is Lemon and Lime. They are my angel and my devil. This is another one I did in high school of me and my friends at the time. We all were in art class together, and I just did this during my art class. I thought it was really cute. So I put it on my wall. I haven't talked to any of them in like forever, but you know, whatever. This one was actually modeled after a manga cover for Sailor Moon. This picture here I didn't even do. This was a painting that I got from one of my great friends in my cosplay group for Christmas. He knows that I love Gara, so he decided to do this picture for me, and I absolutely love it. Thank you so much, Jason. Our third question comes from one of my bestest friends, OtakuGen78. OtakuGen78 asks, here's a question for your next video. Where do you get that Nick Chavez stuff? I've never seen it or even heard of it, for a matter of fact. It sounds like good stuff. I actually find it really hard that you can't find it because it's practically only available in the US, which is where you're from. So I don't know how come you can't find it. I mean, I get it off of the shopping channel because in Canada we have the shopping channel, and every once in a while he'll come to Canada and he will show it on the shopping channel. You can buy it off the TV, and that's how I get it. But yeah, apparently he's only available really in the United States, so I don't know how come you're not finding him. So I would try asking like your person at your salon, or ask them to ask their supplier, or, I don't know, check online. I don't know, babe, because I get mine off the TV. Sorry. This next question comes from DBZ Cosplayer, and she asks, in one of your other videos, we saw your art portfolio scattered all over the floor. What kind of stuff do you like to make art out of? Sketches, paintings, digital work? Show us some. Drawings, paintings, something for us live on camera. Do you want me to draw something live on camera? I don't know how that would even work. I think that would be really, really boring for you guys to watch. But I do sketch, I do paint, as you've seen just now. I would have to say, though, my absolute favorite, though, would be CG, painting in Photoshop. And I really enjoy that. That would probably be my favorite if you don't count sewing, because I really love to sew. So yeah, that would be probably my favoriteest things. But if you guys really want to see my portfolio, I'll show you a couple pieces. I won't tell you the whole thing because it'll take forever, but I'll show you some of my good stuff. This one here is a 2-point perspective sketch of a room setting that I did for IKEA, using all IKEA furniture. This one here is realistic life drawing of Julie Newmar, who is the best Catwoman ever, and Zhang Zi from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. These are examples of my Photoshop painting. I had a lot of fun doing these two pieces especially. Really, really fun. It took a lot of time though. And this one here is an example of my 3D work in 3D Studio Max. So I just showed you a couple of pieces from my portfolio. I hope you like them. I didn't include the costumes because I know you guys have seen tons of those. You're probably sick of them by now. And yeah, so that's just a few things that I've done. The next question is actually also from DBZ Cosplayer, and she asks, question possibility number 2. What do you do at work? Describe a day in the life of the Tribal Butterfly at your part full-time job. Okay, well, doing this remodel project, we were remodeling the entire store. That's what we're doing, is we're remodeling the entire store. So I get to spend a lot of time painting walls and painting furniture and building furniture, and what else do I do? And organizing stuff and tearing stuff down. That's especially fun. Yesterday we got to tear down a kitchen, and look, I cut my finger. You see it? I'm hurt. Injury. So yeah, I get to do that, and it's a lot of fun, you know. I mean, time flies by really, really fast, and the people who I'm working with are the most fun and phenomenal people. I love you guys, and yeah, so we just have a lot of fun, and it's really, really good. I get to do a lot of painting, which I really, really like to do. Today I started off my day by painting windows, and then after that I got to, it's all a blur. But yeah, you have a lot of fun, and I got to build a lot of racking. That's another thing I did. And you get to, yeah, it's just really fun, you know. I mean, you can enjoy what you're doing if you just try. So yeah, we have a great time. It's a lot of hard work. I mean, I come home from work and I'm bloody exhausted, but it's also a lot of fun too. So yeah, that's basically what I did. Now, special announcement, this weekend coming up is MTAC, which is sick awesome. It's a convention that I'm going to. So I hopefully will have an awesome video for you guys about MTAC as soon as I come back, hopefully. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that. So that's it for me, and thanks you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you liked this episode. Bye! Bye, Tunes Boo!